guys, I'm back and I'm in my living room. I keep trying to find the best possible place to film in my apartment and it's just pretty complicated. So we're gonna try it out here and I'm standing, which I think will give me more energy for this story time, which I will try and make short and I probably won't and people probably won't watch it all the way through, but let's not be negative. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, I'll say that now, because it's just a nice thing to do and I would appreciate it. My dog is in his crate taking a nap because he's getting angry. So if he whines, don't worry, he's okay. He's just trying to take a nap. Okay, anyway, so today I want to talk to you, as you can tell in the title, about my first kiss. I recently wrote a story for my fiction class and I touched on it briefly and I think it's sort of a funny story, so I thought I'd share. Plus, I just keep trying out different stuff on this YouTube platform until I sort of find my place. There's a very tiny chance he'll watch this, and if so, hey, what's up? Hope you're doing okay. There was this boy in middle school and high school who was, you know, whoa, he was, you know, he had a jawline before the other guys and that sort of stuff, and so he was, you know, whatever, he was a cute boy, and you know, I just remember I think seeing his Instagram posts and he was a skater boy or whatever, and I just thought he was super cool. And my freshman year I had a class with him, I think it was biology, and I don't know, for whatever reason we would Snapchat and text and he was cool. We had music and stuff in common, and he had an older sibling who was in my older sister's grade, so we had that in common. Blah 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 blah. Fast forward to July, the summer before my sophomore year. So I was technically a late bloomer, I guess. I don't know. I didn't get my period until 8th grade, and then all of a sudden I grew boobs and people started to notice me, and I was ah, what do I do? I'll insert a picture of me from middle school here. And it was just weird getting attention all of a sudden. I didn't really know what to do. I was super anxious about my first kiss. I remember watching YouTube videos, how-to videos on how to kiss, because I was so anxious. And this boy, he has already kissed other people. I knew that, and he knew that I haven't kissed anyone. And there was this one boy who I thought was gonna be my first kiss, but then when I told him I haven't kissed anyone, he was that's fucking weird. So, you know, I was happy that I found someone who was down or whatever. So, my sister picks me up. Yeah, my sister picks me and my friend up to go to this other boy's house, not his house. He should have a name, shouldn't he, or else this will get confusing. I just think it's funny because I feel there's a good chance he might see this video, but I'm trying to come up with a name. We'll go with Zach. Okay, so Zach will be my first kiss. So we go over to Zach's friend's house and he has a hot tub and a pool and all that stuff. So I am bringing my bathing suit and I'm oh my god, pretty insecure at the time. I thought, I don't want to call it body dysmorphia because that's a really serious mental illness, but I definitely thought for a really long time that I was chubby. And then more recently I actually gained a bunch of weight, and I was looking back at photos and I was okay, now I'm chubby and I didn't used to be. But nothing's wrong with that. I am learning to accept my body and just take care of it and healthy and blah blah blah. Okay, sorry, I always go on a tangent. So anyway, so I'm going to Zach's friend's house. You know, I think we might have picked Zach up too. So my sister picks me up. She's blasting rap music. I'm feeling super cool. It's me. I think he was in the car. So it's me, him, and my other friend. And she wasn't really into the guy's friend, you know, like in high school there was like always that situation where like if you hung out as like a group, there was like, you know, you'd sort of match up, you know, and like hook up or whatever. So we go over to this boy's house, and honestly I don't really remember very much. I remember I showed up in normal clothes, and when I showed up they were like automatically wanted to get in the pool. Okay, yeah. So when I showed up, I had to change, and the other boys and stuff were not sober. So I was like, okay, like that's cool. I don't really care. Sounds good to me. So they were not sober, but they weren't like fucked up or anything like that. It was fine. So we get in like the hot tub eventually, and oh wait, so Zach's two friends are there. And like everyone sort of knows like the situation, you know what I mean? I don't know if they knew I haven't kissed anybody, but they definitely knew that like this was like a hookup situation. And so I am like, you know, getting super, super anxious, and my sister's coming to pick me up, me and my friend and Zach again, and bring us back. So I think she had something to do because this would be the summer before she went off to college, so I think she was like, already had plans. This was during summer break, and so she was like very adamant that like she wasn't gonna wait on me if I didn't come out when she was there. He was definitely making like the first moves, and I was just like, okay, like, oh gosh, you know, like getting like super, super anxious. And like part of me I think was like, I'm not ready, you know, like I'm not ready. But like I think my friend at the time like has like already gotten to like third base or something, and I've always been one to compare myself to others, which I'm trying to work on, but I just felt like at that time like I had to, you know, like I'm fucking here, like we're just gonna do this, right? So I like think somebody told us like the time or something. They were like, it's blah blah blah, like you guys better fucking kiss already. And so we did, and I mean it was fine. I think I like froze. I don't know. I don't really remember exactly what happened, but I think I froze and was like super like, oh, but it like lasted like a while. Like you try. I just like, as I'm recording this, I'm just thinking like, what if my grandma has been watching my videos, and it's fine. But so I think he tried to like, you know, slip a hand, and I was like, whoa, like this is crazy or whatever. But you have to remember, this is a pretty important part about the story, is we are all in, so Zach, me, my friend, and two of his friends, so 5 of us are in one small hot tub, and so there's not privacy like at all, and that I think is what made me feel so sad, because I always imagined, you know, oh my god, I'm a fucking romantic ass person, and I always want like envisioning scenes like to be the most romantic candlelit sort of shit, and this was like the complete opposite, you know. I had people literally like inches away from me, and one of them was like taking pictures, and I was like, oh, like I was so embarrassed, and I was like, I don't like, oh my god, like this is awful, this is so embarrassing, this was not a good idea, I shouldn't have done this. And his friends like giggling, and I think I pulled away, and I was like, okay, like cool, like there we go. There's my first kiss. And then I had to give like everyone, I had to give him a ride home, which was awkward. And I think in the car he was like rude to my sister, or like said something or did something like that, which my sister was mad about, which like, you know, he was younger than her, so I don't even think he really did anything too bad, but I just remember that part too, like him saying something and my sister being like, what the fuck. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of my first kiss. Just really embarrassing and not private and like planned, and just, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say I regret it or anything like that. I was happy to get it out of the way because it was something that I felt like I just needed to do. You know, I was like, just need to fucking do this already so that I can move forward. Zach. I think he wanted things to go further. Like, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to claim that actually, but I didn't want to date, so we never dated. And we're totally like cool now. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I think he's doing well. Yeah, there's like no beef or anything, but I would advise anybody who hasn't had their first kiss yet, which I don't know, you know, if that's anybody, but don't plan it, and don't have his friends there with you, because that is just uncomfortable. And maybe one of his friends will tweet the picture on your birthday, which happened. For some reason my camera like cuts off all the time, but yeah, so we're cool now, and I went off to, I think, you know, a few more kisses in my life, and I'm dating the best kisser that I know, so I think I asked him, I was like, how was that, you know, because I like just wanted to know like what he thought, if I was a good kisser or not, and he said I was, so whatever. Thanks. But yeah, it's fun to think about. I don't know, I'm just, every time a new year rolls around, I'm just like constantly thinking about my past, but usually it's like in a negative way, but this time around, my reflective couple months, they've been very positive, and I think my life is a pretty funny one, and I have a bunch of other like weird stories that happen to me like everybody else does. I don't think I'm really unique in that sense, but if anybody wants to hear anything else that has happened to me before, like, comment down below, because I'm happy to share many other firsts. Like, maybe this could be a series, I don't know. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to check out any of my other videos that I've made, that would be cool. I wish I could go back and tell younger me to wait until the moment is not pushed upon you by other people, but it's all good, I'm okay, and yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching. If I already said that, then you just know how much I really mean it. And I don't know why my outros are too long, okay? Just be like, shut up! Shut up, Abby. Okay, have a great day. I've never done that before, that was sort of weird, but peace.